Man, yo. Man, I told y'all I was gonna be getting back at y'all, right? But first and foremost, man, you know what I'm saying? I just want to start off as usual, you know what I'm saying? Just hoping everybody just been around them good vibes, you did. And you've been working on your three P's, you know? Positive progress production, man, because that's where we gotta be going, man, because we ain't got no choice but to get there, and that's where we gonna stay, you dig, once we get there. But today, man, I just want to talk to y'all about a couple things, you know what I'm saying? First being this thing called what is it, the 1619 project. The 1619 project was basically a narrative of the overall and making people more knowledgeable of the first 20 slaves that were sold in the Americas. You know what I'm saying? During this time, America wasn't even the United States of America. America was still being, ran by British colonies, or it was one of the British colonies still. You know what I'm saying? But so these first 20 slaves were sold at Port Comfort, Virginia. You know what I'm saying? Basically, to reel it back a little bit, like I keep reiterating. Like, first of all, you know what I'm saying? Like I said, it was 12 million people sold on the Atlantic slave trade, and 6 million went to Brazil. And I just found out for fact that 1.2 million people came to, North America. You know what I'm saying? So these were the first 20 people that were sold. You know what I'm saying? At Point Comfort, Virginia. So that's just I mean, that's just a real sickening, knowledgeable fact, because this is basically the first time they decided that somebody else's life was less valuable than theirs. You know what I'm saying? And then not only that, after they swapped out and sold these people for food, they wrote back to their king and told them how beneficial they think enslaving people would be for them or whatever. So basically, the British colonies, or I mean, for lack of better words, I don't want to say, saying the royalties, they jumped all over it, man, and they just seized the moment and went and kidnapped and took and did whatever they had to do to capitalize off these people. You know what I'm saying? And the sad part about it all is now you sit and you look at things, and the way that these things are being addressed, and the way these things are being talked about, and just the way these things are dealt with, period. Man, it's sickening. It really is, man. It really is, because right now it seems like it's a big push to cover up everything that went on, or dress it up in some type of nice figurative way in their head. And for what reason? You know what I'm saying? So the only reason that I could honestly put behind that and think behind it, hey, if people are not knowledgeable of the things that went on, then maybe it gives you a chance to do it again. I don't know. You know what I'm saying? I'm not saying that that's what their bigger point is. I don't know, but it's some reason behind that they don't want you to know what's going on. You know what I'm saying? And it's some type of a monetary reason behind that, you know what I'm saying, or political reason of power and control, and basically I just think, it just sets up a whole reality of where this thing can happen again, because basically like the more you strip from the story, you look up 50 years from now, it's just gonna look like it was just a small event that happened, and it really wasn't even serious at all. Like, I mean, they already downplay the significance of the enslavement of African people already. You know what I'm saying? They downplay it as much as they can. So you just gotta wonder, what is the bigger point behind them trying to just erase it from the books? You know what I'm saying? And then you better think smart. You better be knowledgeable, because guess what? I really don't think that African people are enough for these people to capitalize on people's backs anymore. So, you know what I'm saying? They probably coming for whoever. They don't care. Whoever that can get them some financial being, monetary money or whatever else, they're on top of it. You know what I'm saying? And the thing is this, man. Like, we have to just try to, like I said, gain the most knowledge and try to just pass it on, because I'll tell you another story. So it went on to different narratives about different people that were enslaved. So this one guy told a story of a place, I do believe it's called Lawrence, Mississippi. For lack of better words, I think it's called Lawrence, Mississippi. You know what I'm saying? And Lawrence, Mississippi was the town where the most people were hung in Mississippi. And then on top of that, Mississippi is the place where the most people were hung in America. So that just, says everything about this town right there, of the type of environment it was, you know what I'm saying, of unjust and just unfairness, you know what I'm saying. So basically it went on to tell, these stories of how these people basically went from being slaves to a thing called sharecropping. Sharecropping is a systematic system of racism that was invented to make sure you can never gain anything. That is the whole goal behind sharecropping. Basically you're working off somebody's land and you're basically paying them everything you got just so you can just stay on their land. So basically another way just to make money on your back, pretty much. Another way to make money on your back. These people just basically introduce different things and different ways to basically do the same thing. You know what I'm saying? So now you're not willingly a slave. Now basically you're willingly a slave. They're trapping you into still doing whatever they need to get done. You know what I'm saying? Like you're out there trying to work and trying to do whatever you need to do, and picking a certain amount of whatever produce you were picking or whatever else you were doing, and the majority of it goes to the person that owns the land. I mean, that just is not a way for you to ever, to try to come up, basically. So that was just a systematic system to just keep you down, you know what I'm saying? Which, it was plenty more, like I said, iterated and introduced, like it's, slavery, sharecropping, Jim Crow, it's all the same things, man. And these are the things that, we still are suffering from, but now we just got to, find the name of the things that, the new name of what it's being called, or the new overlooking of the situation of it, you know what I'm saying? Because I mean, you gotta honestly understand, if the almighty government don't have the power to stop all the social injustice that's going on, but we got the power to go and tell another country how to run their country to the T. Come on, man. Come on, man. Come on, man. It's something wrong with the overall the whole thought of that, man. Like, you gotta understand, man. Like there are people. These things are going on because they want these things to go on. And these rips and rifts that they're making between people is because they want us to live like this, because this is the way that they keep people controlled, man. And if we didn't have these things and everybody else was peaceful and everybody cared about each other, then people couldn't manipulate the situations the way they wanted to, man. But, man, I just need y'all to pay attention to this stuff, man. And like I said, you got to try to make yourself more knowledgeable. We got to pass this stuff on, man, because if we don't, man, if we forget this stuff, man, then 50 years from now, it's going to be like it never happened. And everything is just, it's going to be like slavery was like some type of nice event, like taking you to McDonald's or some crap. You know what I'm saying? So, we got to make people understand the realness of this before we wind up in some type of situation that we're not going to be able to handle, man. But I need y'all to, man, just stay up, man, all night, every day, man. No sleep game for real, man, because you sleep, you probably won't wake up, man, and that's on everything for real.